Oh, it hit the mic. Do you guys get my chalk art joke this week? Dun-na-na-na. I'm not doing the dance. Stop. It's hammer time. Dun-na-na-na-na-na. I can't even sing it. Stop. It's hammer time. Hey guys, Ray Pahar from Get Crafty, and today I'm gonna show you how to make the Thor cardboard hammer. If you checked out our first cardboard tutorial series, I showed you guys how to make the Thor cardboard helmet, and today I'm gonna show you the accessory piece that goes along with the cardboard helmet. Since it's October and Halloween is coming up at the end of the month, I figured why not show you guys how to make a bunch of different costume pieces that will hopefully accessorize your costume and give you a special, unique, one-of-a-kind item that'll make your costume stand out. Let's go ahead and get started with today's project. The items that you'll need for today's project include scissors, a hot glue gun, some glue sticks, an X-Acto blade, some silver spray paint, some black spray paint, some loose brown fabric, pipe ending. I got this at Home Depot, a wooden rod, a shoebox, or a cardboard box. I got this from Michael's, and some poster board. First, what you want to do is trim your wooden rod. When you get this from Home Depot or your hardware supply store, it's going to be a really long length. What you want to do is trim it so that you have enough for your handle and enough of the wooden rod to go through your cardboard box. Depending on the thickness of your rod and the size of your box, the measurements are going to vary. Go ahead and trim your rod, and also, while you're doing that, create a little 1/2-inch piece that will go on the top of your cardboard box. For the original hammer, what I used was a shoebox to create the top of the box. If you do plan to use a shoebox instead of a cardboard box from Michael's, what I suggest is that you trim your shoebox so that it fits the right size for your hammer. Once you've trimmed one side, what you're gonna do is take the end portion of that box and then tape it to the side that you cut it so that your box will actually be pretty strong once it's put together. Once you've prepped the box for your hammer, what you're gonna do is take the circle piece from your wooden dowel, and then you're gonna trace a small outline on the bottom part of your box. This is gonna be where you are gonna create the first hole so that your handle will actually be able to fit in there. Go ahead and trace it so that it is in the center of the bottom part of your box. Using an X-Acto blade, you want to carefully cut out the circle piece from the bottom part of your box. Be very careful when you're doing this. For this project, if you're using a shoebox, what I highly suggest, which I did for the original hammer, was I took a bunch of cardboard pieces and I glued it onto the sides of the box. This will actually allow you to give a nice even coat and spray paint when you paint your box, and it also allows you to cover up any designs on the shoebox that the spray paint will actually have a hard time covering. If you are using a shoebox, I highly suggest this, but since we are using this cardboard box from Michael's and the top kind of already resembles a hammerhead, I'm not gonna apply the cardboard pieces. Once you've created the sides of your hammer, what you're going to do is cut up a bunch of 1-inch strips of poster board that you're gonna fold and crease very well so that you can create the edges for your hammer. What you wanna do is create a really clean, sharp edge so that you can apply it to all of the pieces and make a really nice, clean design for your hammer. Go ahead and apply these to every corner of your hammer. Carefully using your hot glue, you want to apply the edges to the side of your box. Place the hot glue and then just apply it onto the corner pieces of your box. After you've applied all the edge pieces to the top of your hammer, what you're going to do in a well-ventilated area is use your silver spray paint to give it a nice healthy coat. You're also going to use black spray paint to paint your wooden rod, your circle piece, and the plastic pipe ending that you got earlier. Go ahead and do that in a well-ventilated area. Once the paint has dried on your items, what you're gonna do is take your wooden rod and insert it inside your hammer. Take your wooden rod and apply a healthy amount of hot glue on one end, and then insert it inside your wooden rod, inside your box. Make sure it reaches all the way to the end and that it is secured in place. As an optional step, what you can do to ensure that your hammerhead and the handle are attached, you can take a small nail and hammer it on the top of your hammer so that it goes into the hammerhead. Next, take your loose brown fabric. I found that the 1-inch strips actually work best for the handle. Apply a little bit of hot glue to the end of your fabric. Be very careful when you're applying this. And then just stick it to the end of your hammer. You're not gonna attach the whole thing yet. It's just there just so that you can attach the next piece. Secure it in place. Next, take your pipe ending, and what you're going to do is thread your fabric through the ending and then also slide it through your hammer. What you're gonna do is you're gonna glue it right onto the top so that it creates a barrier between the hammer and the handle. Go ahead and apply a healthy amount of glue in between the two. Once you've applied the middle piece to your hammer, what you're going to do next is take your brown fabric and you're going to spiral it around your handle. Apply small amounts of glue onto the fabric, and from there you're just going to slowly spiral it around your handle. Take your time in doing this because you want to make sure that the glue on the spiral is set in place and none of the fabric is wrinkled or loose. Once you get to the end of your handle, what you're going to do is wrap the brown fabric around the handle really tightly right on the edge of it. You want to make sure that it is tight and it's on the edge so that it creates a nice little seal for your handle. Wrap it all the way around. To end your handle, all you're going to do is apply a little bit of glue on the end of your fabric on both sides. Place it so that it's at the ending, and using your hot glue gun, you're just going to use the tip to make sure that it is set in place. Lastly, take your wooden circle piece, add some hot glue to it, and then just attach it right on top of your hammer. Once the paint and the hot glue have dried on your hammer, you're officially done. If you guys are one of the really very crafty folks out there that took the time and effort to make the Thor cardboard helmet from our first 3-part series, I'm gonna be doing a fun little contest for a giveaway between now and October 16th. What you need to do is submit a photo of your Thor helmet from that series and use the hashtag #GetCraftyCrafty and share it with me on either Facebook, on Twitter, or on Instagram with that hashtag. Once you do that, between now and October 16th, I'm gonna take a look at who's made the photos, and you guys could win one of the hammers that I made in this video. I made an extra hammer just because I really wanted to reward the people that made the helmet. So on October 18th, I'm gonna announce in that Saturday video who won the hammer. Go ahead and submit your photos for the contest, and I'll be able to choose who won. Other than that, make sure you check out our last few videos, the October Michael's Haul video, the Autumn Tree video, and the Rock Candy video. Thanks again for watching, and come back next time. I'm gonna go before I knock anything else down. Take care.